There we go. Okay. That's right, boys and girls. We is back at it at last. Hang on, I can't bloody hear you. Mixer. Audio output capture. I can imagine. No, I haven't. But I don't. But given what you were what you've been talking about, I don't think I want to. Ouch.
Like spam following and spamming racist messages in people's chats.
Damn it.
Because apparently people have nothing better to do.
And this is a surprise to you because?
It's not, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly.
And it seems like Twitch is sitting on their hands about it, which is not a surprise.
Welcome to the modern entertainment world.
About Twitch.
Alright. So we are off and running once more.
What are we up to this session?
I will find out as soon as I see the date.
It is the 9th of the 8th, 2021.
According to the save file, it is June 8th. Which means, joy of joys. Hang on. Yeah, I'm on Ace June. I'm looking at the right one.
It's telling you to do.
Moon rank 4. And I'm not seeing it.
Do you have a persona for Moon?
Let's do it.
I don't.
No, that's your issue.
I don't, but at the same time, that is not how that should work. That is bullshit.
That's how it's worked in most other Persona games.
If you don't have a persona, you can't. A persona for a confidant, you can't see them?
You can, but sometimes you need a persona to rank up.
This one is apparently not calling for a persona.
Where's he supposed to be?
That's what's confusing me. Whenever I've seen him, he's usually in Shibuya.
Go have wander about Shibuya then.
That's what I'm gonna do. See, this is how confused I am. I took the long way around and I could have just fast traveled. That's how much this is throwing me off. Ah, there he is.
Hi.
Here we go. I don't know why he wasn't popping up on the friggin'
All right, let's go.
what the hell's it called?
Your mobile?
Yeah, or whatever it
Sometimes
was.
they don't. Sometimes you actually have to go find them.
Steak sounds good. Tough guys like us, says the guy who got picked on for an entire month before anybody did something about it.
It's a bit low.
Am I wrong though?
No.
Actually,
That sounds like a scam.
oh,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right.
that's right.
Alright, crisis averted. Okay, moon rank 4. So we talked about the sun when we visited Yoshida-san. The moon is a symbol of insanity more often than not in popular culture. Most widely publicized in the Pink Floyd album, The Dark Side of the Moon. Amazing album. If you somehow have not already heard it, go listen to it. What the hell are you doing with your life?
I think everybody's heard that album at one point or another in their lives, even if they don't realize it.
Well, pull the wool out from under your eyes and dive in. Like, seriously, that album is freaking amazing. I cannot shower it enough praise. Can you tell him a mark?
All right. Oh.
You'll get better ideas. All right.
And that's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements.
No derp.
To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and
Sketchy with a catchy. I think that'd be a sitcom somewhere.
Probably would. I'm sorry, I don't like catchy. I really don't.
For obvious reasons, if you've played Vanilla P5.
Uh-huh.
for example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas
For reasons I really want to rant about, but I can't because it's spoilers.
I'll tell you what. Write it all down. Put it aside for when we get to the 7th dungeon.
Oh, trust me, I don't need to write it down. Trust me, I do not need to write this shit down.
Is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
This get
Give me a topic to rant about and I can rant about it for ages.
Okay, Star Wars.
Which one?
Original trilogy.
The shit between Padme and Luke should never have happened.
Don't you mean Leia?
Leia. I always get them confused.
Leia's the sister, Padme's the mother.
Yeah, like I said, I always get them too confused because they look so much fucking alike. Yeah, that shit should never have happened.
Well,
That was so goddamn fucking false, it wasn't funny.
Hey, no one ever said Lucas was perfect.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length.
No, he's not.
The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
It's like they literally...
How
Those
much
kids!
longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna.
Okay. They get together, they have a couple of kids, Leia dies. Yet the kids are separated and sent to live on different planets, and then the council's surprised when one of them has force abilities.
Never mind both of them.
Never mind both of
What's
them.
going on? I can't stand all this noise.
And for the record, it's Padme and Anakin you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna rip you away from
Sure,
any
he
sort of
is.
family you know. Dump you on a desert planet. Then we realize you have
Hey
force
there.
abilities. We're
Wanna
gonna
be on
rip you
TV?
away from your parents again,
Huh?
You've got a slamming bot after all.
and then be all surprised Pikachu face when you turn
I'm
to
on
the
a
dark
school
side
trip.
of the force. Like, you traumatized him. What the fuck did you expect?
Just give me a call if you're interested.
To be fair, the Jedi Order had grown complacent and set in its ways. I'm not gonna sit here and defend their decisions.
Yeah.
Just they kind of had to take place for the story to be told properly.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera.
You sure it doesn't stand for alternating current? And, personally, I'd rather be a DC. Direct current. Straight to your fucking head.
When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
But it's like, we're gonna be surprised Pikachu face when you turn to the dark side. It's like, well, let me think about this.
That's exactly what they didn't do. They were mired. Yeah. They were. You gotta remember, they were mired down by practically a millennium, at minimum, of tradition at that point. They were. You gotta realize the Jedi Order in the sequel trilogy was more or less supposed to be a microcosm of the Republic as a whole.
They literally had younglings there, trained to be Jedi. Anakin could have joined that. They didn't have to dump him on a desert planet out in the middle of nowhere. They knew damn well he was gonna have Force abilities. They could have kept him there.
Delving into the expanded universe a little bit here, I don't necessarily think that was the Council's decision. You gotta remember, Anakin Skywalker was not born naturally. Or should I say, he was not conceived naturally.
I'm so pissed off. Are we supposed to be
Even more
guests?
so, they should have kept an eye on
Why do
him.
we have to be doing manual labor?
The people who created him, kinda had the wool over their eyes pretty solidly. You gotta remember, it was Darth Sidious and Darth Plagueis that created Anakin.
I know.
That created Anakin, and by that time, they had become so adept. The Sith, as a whole, had become so adept at hiding themselves via the rule of two. They could be standing right next to Yoda, and Yoda probably would not have realized it. Perfect example, Palpatine.
Yeah. That's why they should have kept an eye on him.
This is
But
bullshit.
instead they decided
Going
to
the
dump him
bathroom
on a
didn't even
desert
make me
planet in
feel
the middle of
better.
nowhere. And when Obi-Wan found him, he has the potential. Let's rip him away from the only family he's ever known, traumatize him, force him into
Quiet
Jedi
down,
training,
will ya?
then
I get how you feel, though.
tell
Sucks
him
for the
to
both of us.
ignore any feelings he has. It's like, y'all fucked him up.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow too?
That's exactly the point of the story.
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know.
Oh, I know.
Gotta be a good boy, right?
Then it's like when people be all like surprised Pikachu face when he goes evil. Like, did we watch the same film?
Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. It looked delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside they've got an amusement park.
It's right in
Like
the
in
middle
that
of the
instance,
business
the
area,
food.
but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
Darkseid was the only decent people there.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Personally, I feel like that's only really true of Count Dooku.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of
Because
courage.
the common trap, and again, delving into a little bit of legends here. The common trap with with the dark side is not too dissimilar from that which the Jedi Order fell into in the movies. You grow complacent, you let the power take you over and run away with you, and it turns you into, for all intents and purposes, a monster.
Yeah.
There are records of Sith that did not fall into that trap. Darth Vectivus. Easy for me to say.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dome Town. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
Excuse me.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Yeah, smart.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Movie
Yeah, what do you
franchises
want?
need to drop the Trozen One shit.
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you.
Really old.
We'll be
and
filming
really
together, after
outdated.
all. Where are my manners?
You've seen
My
the
name is
newest
Goro
Star
Akechi.
Wars, haven't you?
Yes. Yes.
Akechi?
Probably the best example of what you're talking about.
Filming?
Fuck what
You a
they did with
celebrity?
Ray.
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh,
My apologies.
Making
I
her
truly was just passing
the
by.
granddaughter
I
of
must be going.
insert person here should never have happened. If you've seen the movie, you know who I mean.
I absolutely know who you mean.
That shit should never have happened.
There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now?
The twist of the twist was actually really good. That I actually didn't see coming. But they completely destroyed her character.
I hate to be the one to say this. What character?
Exactly.
She bounced all over the place from the moment we'd seen her.
Exactly. They could have actually had a decent fucking female protagonist for Star Wars, and they're making fucking Leia somehow have force powers. Where the fuck did that not Leia? Fucking hell.
You are really bad with names, aren't you?
I really am. Part of the autism. Better with faces.
Fair.
I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself. Huh? Cake? What are you talking about? Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
That was Mona that was
No.
talking about that. How in the hell did he hear that?
I am thinking of the right person, Leia.
Definitely don't trust this guy going forward.
Oh god, no. This scene,
Well,
pisses
see
me
you
off so badly.
Which one is it?
This scene right here. Motherfucking pancake scene. This scene really annoys me.
That guy's gotta be
This
some
annoys
kinda
me so much
startup
with the
entertainer or
meta
something.
bullshit they pull later.
He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
You don't get it.
Because
It's
if
fine.
you've seen the game,
We'll see
you
him
know
again
exactly
tomorrow
what I
anyways.
mean.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's get a Dome Town.
I mean, personally, first time through, I thought it was pretty awesome, but,
No, I played enough Persona games to know some shit was up when this scene first happened.
All right.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
like, you'll fare much better on something that heavy.
I love Persona 5, but God, it does have its issues
I feel
sometimes.
like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real, my stomach's churning.
This is why I spoke against it.
And all the
Dude,
fucking
it's not
Persona
fair.
fanboys come at me for it. It
Use
really
my
does.
childhood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full
Because
day ahead of us tomorrow.
there are things that happen in it that should never have happened.
Though, you could probably say that about every Persona game up to this point.
Yeah, you can.
Although I've only ever played the Hashino games, you could probably say that about all three of them.
Yeah.
Well then.
They're gonna film us at the TV station tomorrow, right? That's Ryuji's thing. Fuck you. You're not wrong, but fuck you.
This one especially really does have, like, what the fuck moments.
Oh yeah, Penguin Sniper. So, tonight, we're gonna spend the night playing billiards.
Hey,
What do you play?
Let's play billiards.
what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That should do it for now.
What the fuck are there any billiards? That's pool.
Alright, billiards only has the 3 balls.
Yeah, that's pool.
What's a cue stick?
Yeah, they play with a pool cue. That's not built. Fucking.
I'll leave it to your imagination.
Yeah.
I know that's
that's
probably
what
a
you mean.
translation thing.
Translation / localization. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They're pretty much one and the same anyway, so the only difference is stylized. The only difference is one is a little bit more stylized than the other.
Pretty much. Because that's pool.
Remind me, does billiards use the pockets or no?
I think so.
Wow.
Alright, we got +3 charm. Alright.
Dude, that ruled.
A hustler's journey. Sweet.
you'll be hustling pool now? That'd be kind of cool.
Note to self.
That'd be a fun way to earn some yen.
Note to self: if ever I go to Britain, play around a pool with Amy.
Don't.
Why? You a bit of a pool shark yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Been a few years, but I don't think I'm that rusty.
I was never really that good to begin with. That's why I'm not putting any money on the line.
You'll be buying the drinks all night then.
That'll work. That'll work. I'm down for that. Do they have Uber or something similar in Britain, or do you just use cabs? Easy for me to say.
Yes, we have Uber. But I prefer taxis.
Fair.
Because honestly, they're safer.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
In which case, I will supply the cash. You just make sure we get everywhere safely.
My neck of the woods, that won't be too hard.
Why is it one of those rare, actual quiet towns?
My town? Quiet? I fucking wish.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
No, there's just enough taxis and
Cutting
shit
back
that
on
it won't be
commercial.
too hard. It won't be too bad to get around.
Ah, okay.
7, 6, 5 seconds till
Yeah,
start.
I wish my town was
4,
quiet.
3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today.
And now, on to the newest segment of our show.
Detective
Talk about hometown with Amy. So for if and when I am able to get over there, because obviously it'll be to see you, what would you recommend for like eateries and whatnot?
Depends what you fancy.
I fancy local food.
What sort of local food? England is literally a melting pot of all sorts of different cultures. So there's fucking all sorts.
Doesn't matter. Wherever the locals eat, I want to eat.
Oh, Definitely gotta get you proper British fish and chips.
Do you use cod or haddock over there?
Both.
Nice. I wonder if anybody's done that with scrod.
Thank you for
Hell,
taking the time
scrub.
to join us today.
Sort of an offshoot of a cod, I believe. It's a little bit more flaky, falls apart a little easier. Very good, but gotta be cooked just right.
Probably. If it's a cheaper alternative to cod, probably.
I don't know if I'd say it's cheaper. I think they cost right around the same. I might be wrong there. I don't know for sure. You'd have to you'd have to double check on that.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Oh, it's a whitefish. Yeah, a lot of places use that.
Ah, okay, yeah, cool, awesome.
It's actually really nice. Yeah, I'd have to take it to Blackpool for a proper fish and chips.
Blackpool, where the Beatles played. Oh no, wait, that's Liverpool. Sorry.
That's Liverpool. Not taking you
yes.
fucking Liverpool.
That would be the scandal involving the master artist.
Too many
Mark Wahlberg.
hooligans.
I ain't dealing with Scousies.
There it is!
God
All of this
love 'em.
Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they
Definitely
truly
have
are
to
heroes
take
of
some money.
justice, I sincerely hope
Get
they
you some
exist.
proper ramen we've got a ramen restaurant over there called Wagamama. It's expensive, but damn, it's fucking good.
Nice. Maybe we can catch a Man U as well.
Yeah, I...
Not a football goal?
No. That and is fucking expensive.
Well, I mean, I have always wanted to visit Wembley.
Oh,
Wembley's
so
in
you
London.
don't deny the possibility that they're real.
Fuck's the name of the Manchester United pitch?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
And fuck you!
You're on about Old Trafford.
Ah, okay.
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom
Yeah,
thieves
you're on about
are
Old
real,
Trafford.
Old Trafford, okay. Man U versus Ireland, let's go.
Oh, God.
Admittedly, part of the reason I kind of want to go to that game is it gets or from, at least from what little understanding I have, that is a rivalry that gets a little bit heated.
Yeah, I'd have to take you to a pub in Manchester for a game like that.
Everybody in friggin' Old Trafford, let's go, boy. Whatever the local Man U chant is. I'm the only one in the friggin' stadium going, and I just can't seem to get
I believe they
enough
should be
of
tried in
you.
a court of law.
You'd get your ass kicked if you did something like that. I'm not even joking.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes?
Is there an Irish contingent that shows up at Man U?
Not really.
Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law
Most
into
of the
their own hands
time,
by judging him. It is
They're
far from
friendly.
justice.
Unless something's really going down, like FA Cup or something.
Oh, so if it was just say an exhibition scrimmage,
They'd be fine.
cool.
More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
When was the last time they played Ireland?
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
Why don't you fucking suck him off while you're at it?
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the phantom thieves.
Sorry to break it to you, my dude, but most Irish people support Man United. I think the rival you're thinking of is Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Ah, yes.
Their matches can get pretty heated.
Which means I might end up in a fight with Roger Waters.
If you somehow ended up with a fight at him, I'd be very shocked.
First, please press your button now if you think the phantom thieves exist.
It'd be hilarious, though.
Of
I'm
course
more
they
likely
do.
to end up in a fight with a guy of Corey or something.
What the hell is Corey over in Britain? In America, that carries a very specific meaning.
Soap opera.
Ah, okay.
Corey equals Coronation Street. We just call it Corey because it's easier.
Fair. Whenever I hear Corey, I think of the Corey background check that is run in hiring processes over here in America.
Yeah, they don't do shit like that over here. Unless it's working with children.
And then, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Don't want convicted, hardened criminals spending 5 years in jail for mail fraud, working with the kids.
No,
About 30%
that
or
wouldn't
so. What are your
be
thoughts,
flagged.
Akechi-kun?
What would be flagged is if they're a pedophile.
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons. If you
I'm a
want
bit
to
surprised.
experience real
That's higher than I
football,
was expecting.
FA Cup or the World Cup is when you want to be in a pub for football. When England are playing.
Now, obviously, World Cup is FIFA. What is FA?
European Union.
Ah, okay.
European League, I should say.
I wonder if that's any relation to Bundesliga.
I'd love to hear some
No.
more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
And considering what happened with the recent World Cup, is the good reason I
let's
don't
try
support
asking this
football.
student here.
It took you this long to realize that it was kind of stupid?
Oh God, no! I realized this is a child.
Okay, good.
But what happened recently is what is just cemented it even further.
For me, it was the Sepp Blatter scandal with FIFA.
Hypothetically
see
speaking,
what the
what are
English
your thoughts
did
on
to
these
a little
Phantom
German
Thieves
girl?
if they were real?
No, and I don't think I want to know.
No, you don't. Just put it this way, it made me ashamed to be
Ah.
flipping British.
I wasn't expecting that.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your
Yeah,
friend
definitely
next to you,
have to take you to the seaside for proper British experience.
Got any microbreweries over there? Probably a dumb question, but gotta be asked.
Any what?
if his heart suddenly
Microbreweries?
changed,
Oh yeah, there's
wouldn't you
loads.
think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Pop up all over the place.
I see. But
A
how
lot of
can you be
places
so
do
sure?
tours with them.
Do what with them?
Tours.
Oh, tours. Okay, alright, yes. Alright, yeah.
Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Yeah, you go for
The
a
matter
tour
of
of
how
microbrewery, you find a
they
local
change
hotel to
people's
stay in.
hearts.
Because you ain't fucking going far.
No, indeed. Or at the very least, you better have a cab handy.
Depending on how far away you live from it, yeah.
If they honestly possess that ability,
Most people either
it
make
could
a
be
day of
used
it
for
or a
more
weekend
than
of it.
extracting confessions.
Well, note to self, if I end up going to Britain, make it a 3-week stay at minimum.
It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes
Yeah, you better save up
are
for a while then,
actually being
because it'll cost you
perpetrated by these
a lot,
methods.
As travel usually does. Especially travel that requires a plane.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I can go to MagFest for a couple thousand max. And that's factoring in hotel, gas, food, and souvenirs. Yeah, you heard me right. I drive down there.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical.
Oh, you won't be driving.
I won't be driving to Britain, that's for sure.
It's very surprising.
It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the
Although I have a
Phantom's
feeling it
thieves
probably
would be nothing
wouldn't
but a
be
threat
too hard
our
to get used to
everyday
driving in
lives.
Britain. Because you gotta remember, I'm a mail carrier. We drive on the right-hand side of the car, too.
To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kind of seemed like what he was
Yeah,
saying
it probably
might
cost
be
you about the
right.
same. Come over here.
A couple thousand? For 3 weeks?
For 3 weeks? God, no.
I was gonna say. I'm like, when the hell did I go back to 1953?
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants.
Cost you $1,000 for
The justice
for the
of it all
cheapest
is
hotel
something we
for
can
3 weeks.
decide for ourselves.
And then I'd probably want
That's
to...
the problem.
No, go on. Go on.
That's the problem with travel over here. It's fucking expensive.
Yeah. I mean, the plane ticket alone is probably $600 to $700. And then you said the cheapest hotel in your area was $1,000 for 3 weeks?
1,500, yeah.
It's not bad. It's only a...
Not a bad hotel either. It's in the town centre. So you're literally like a 5-minute stumble away from the pubs.
5-minute stumble. More like a 5-minute crawl at that point.
Oh yeah, pretty much. You'd pretty much just get a taxi back to the hotel.
give me the crawl. Let me do the pub crawl, and then I'll call the cab.
Yeah, most taxi drivers would only charge you a couple of quid.
And how much is that in relation to American money?
Give me a moment.
I've heard pence, pounds, and quid. I'm not. I know pounds are roughly 70% of an American dollar.
That'd be $2.50.
That's not bad. It's pretty damn good.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
So in that case, a quid, especially these days, is what, $1.25?
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, depending on where you called them from in town centre, they'd probably charge you a couple of quid if that.
Good shit. Okay, so $1,500 for the hotel, probably $700 max for the plane, depending on what airline I used. And then I'd probably want to put like $3,000 aside for spending cash.
6 quid for the train.
Oh, I get to ride the tube. Nice.
Not a tube, it's a train.
Could have
They
sworn.
don't. It doesn't go underground. It's an actual train.
Oh, okay. It's a literal above ground. Okay, all right. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
actually a literally above ground train.
Sorry, I was thinking the metro.
Oh god, no, not the metro. Just a normal train. And again, there's a bus service from the airport, I think. But you're probably just better off going into Manchester and grabbing the train.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
It'd be like 5 quid. Be like 20.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it costs you about 20 to get to the airport to my town.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier.
$2,166.75. Currently.
Okay, so probably better to go for closer to $4 grand, because I want at least 3K pounds for spending money.
I'd be very shocked if you spend that in 3 weeks.
Shit's cheap over there.
Adults are only interested in using
Depending
the
on
young.
what you do and where you go,
Or
yeah.
they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe,
I mean,
and
if you
they
want
are
to go
truly
out
acting with good
nuts or while you're
intentions.
over here, then yeah, go for it.
Better to have a bigger cushion than a smaller cushion, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Because you never know what might come up.
Yeah, true. At least you don't have to pay for medical expenses over here if it does go wrong.
Yeah, thank Christ.
Since they have special talents, I assume
Then
their
again,
hearts
I'd
must be
still
burning
recommend,
with a sense of
travel insurance
justice
just in
and
case.
duty.
Just in case. I probably would go for that.
Yeah.
So all told, we're talking probably $6 grand to spend a comfortable 3 weeks in England.
Yeah, easy.
You know what's crazy about that? Another grand and a half, and I could take my mother and sister for a week in the Caribbean.
You can do that instead, Jesus. Fuck going to England. Go Caribbean, mate.
Here's the thing. I've already done that twice. I've never been to England. I've always wanted to go.
It ain't as good as people say it is, my dude.
That doesn't matter. I actually enjoy, not the rigmarole of travel, but I enjoy seeing the world. And seeing my friends elsewhere.
But that justice
Yeah.
is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength.
Like if I were able to, I have a pen pal in California. Were I able to, I would drop $4 grand to spend a week in California with her in a heartbeat.
Aw.
Hell, my ex-girlfriend in the magical land of Canada, I'd easily drop $3 grand to go visit her for a couple of weeks.
God, I wish I could do that on Max.
I'm pretty sure Max wishes the same.
That's why I believe if a truly powerful
Yeah, I could
opponent
easily
were to
try
corner
around
them,
England.
they would flee without a second thought.
Random question, and please bear with me on this. Do y'all still use rotary payphones, or is that just a product of Harry Potter being set in the early to mid 90s?
That's Harry Potter.
Okay.
If you're lucky, you can find a public payphone anymore.
Yeah, because everybody's got cell phones, which makes sense. Ooh, that's probably another thing I'd do is I would buy or rent or whatever that friggin' thing, or however that works, a friggin' British cell phone for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you can buy.
Yeah,
You can buy a cheap phone over here for about £6.
that's not bad for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks of unlimited talk, text, and web.
For unlimited, unlimited talk, text, and web. I think there's a phone plan over here that has a SIM over here. It's a SIM over here like that. I think it's like £15 a month, which isn't too bad.
Which is not bad at all. they'd fight to the end.
Oh, you really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
All right. Phone is done charging. I can now somewhat monitor the chat.
There you go.
Stream manager. There we go. And I'll just stick that there underneath the microphone. That's
10
fine, by me.
gigabyte of data for £10.
Thank you. That's great news.
And that's over the course of a month?
Something in you that's quite
Yep,
different
and that's
from
with
other
unlimited
people.
minutes and text.
Badass. This hotel that you've been talking to me about in town center, does it come with Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because your boy would definitely need that when he gets back at night.
I guess you can
Yeah,
call
I
it my
stayed- I
detective's
stayed there for-
intuition.
It's not the best in the world,
Kidding,
but
of
it
course.
does the business. I had to stay there for a while when I was homeless.
Is that a common thing hotels do in England?
I had to pay for it. But they do walk-ins if needs be.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today.
Not a bad hotel either.
The only logical explanation
That's
is that
really
someone in the
fucking comfy.
police has ties to
Well,
the
that's
Phantom
good.
Thieves.
Especially after a night of pub crawling.
Yeah. But yeah, the hotel I found in the town centre is about £66 a night, which, considering it's in the town centre, is really good.
It's
actually really good.
That is bad. That's a friggin' steal, all things considered. £66 a night?
Explain yourself.
Fuck me. Now that's just obviously base rate. They don't include like fees and whatnot in there.
Fees?
Like, you know, they gotta pay the maid, they gotta pay the friggin' people that clean up the rest of the hotel, they gotta
No, that's £66 a night.
then how the hell are you getting $1,500 for 21 days? Oh no, wait, hang on. Sorry.
Did I do that? 66 times 21.
Yeah, that'd probably be about 1,200 pounds. A little over 1,200 pounds.
1,386.
Yeah.
I did my math wrong.
Not entirely wrong. You're only off by a grand and a quarter.
Yeah, they don't do. Then we're not like America. We don't do tips and shit.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion.
They
that
actually get
breaketh
paid a
thy
proper
chains of
hourly
captivity.
wage.
Well, that's good.
With the birth
People
of the
can leave
justice
tips,
persona,
but it's not
I have
recommended.
obtained the
Okay.
winds of blessing that
Because
shall
they get
lead to
stolen by other
freedom and
hotel
new
staff.
power.
Yeah.
Unless
What-
you see the maid personally and give them it, don't do it.
Yeah. Sorry, all of it. Going back to Harry Potter again. That friggin' series is so inextricably linked with British society in my mind, and it's not good.
All right.
A lot of the shit you see with Harry Potter take with a grain of salt.
Yeah, and I try to, but at the same time, you know, more
A
often
huge
than
grain of salt.
not, that's all I had to go on.
Well, hi, British person in call. You wanna ask shit? Just
We
ask
should
me.
exchange contact info. And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
9 times out of 10, I can tell you if it's right or not.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that.
There's a lot of other things we shouldn't underestimate.
On the other hand,
No,
there's
the-
an awful
the
lot we
game.
could learn from him. If he contacts you,
Um,
try hanging out with him.
Probably the one thing I do know that isn't from Harry Potter that at least feels relatively right to me regarding British society comes from National Treasure 2 Book of Secrets. From what I know, locals don't really like if visitors, especially Americans, slip into the British dialect.
No, we don't. We find it really insulting and it's fucking stupid.
Sorry for taking so long.
Talk like a
was
normal
that
person.
catchy?
I try to at the very least. I'm one of those guys that's fascinated by dialects and accents. And if I talk to someone with that dialect for a long time, it kind of comes back out of me.
That's understandable. It's just when you meet somebody and they try and do it within 5 seconds of meeting them, it's like, just don't do that, please.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. At least not by choice.
Yeah,
Stand that
if
high
you've been
and
over here a
mighty
while and
attitude.
you slip into it, then people would
Breathing the
understand.
same air as it makes me sick.
Be over there for 3 days. Walk up to somebody on the street. Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me what time it is?
You get laughed at. You just go, nah. You just go, excuse me, mate. What's time? Hello, Mr. Helicopter. Can I help you?
Wait. You got an actual helicopter, or are you looking at the screen?
No, there's a helicopter flying over my flat.
Ah, okay.
Come on, let's go.
No, you should go, excuse me, mate. What's time? 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you. I'll go, I haven't got a watch on it. It's like, all right then. Nobody goes, excuse me, sir, unless you're talking to an older person. And that tends to be like a scream, oi, mate, what's time?
I got 2 ants passing arse.
What?
That's probably somebody drunk.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, no, that's just me going off the top of my head. Can you tell I'm not good with improv?
What is going on? Some fucker been stabbed again.
Brits like their knives.
Fortunately.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media.
Sounds very American of him.
It'd be dangerous to get too close to him. But
It
he may
doesn't
actually
happen
prove
too
useful
often.
in some situations.
Luckily. Then again, it could be a search and
Why is
rescue.
he, of all people, getting angry about this?
Hopefully the second half of that statement holds true.
Well, it's circling, so it's probably a search and rescue.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Hopefully we get the opportunity for the second half of that.
And
Yeah, it's a search and
he
rescue. It's
means the
circling.
survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Thieves' Den updated.
If it was anything else, it would have just fallen over.
Alright. Well, on an only slightly less awkward note,
Oh!
search and rescue can mean anything over it. Somebody's probably gone out and pissed and decided to take the dog for a walk and fallen asleep somewhere. You'd be surprised how often that happens.
Hey, then I'll head over.
So yeah, what other British things have you learned from Harry Potter you want to know what's true?
This one comes from Monty Python. Stock British phrases. Not really a thing anymore.
What do you mean?
Stuff like, bugger all, or, oh god, what's the other one? There was another stereotypical stock British phrase I used to hear all the time. I don't remember what it was.
And yes, we do use bugger all the time. And no, we don't smack dead parrots on pet shop desks.
Pullywog cracker!
Yeah, that shit doesn't happen.
God, I love John Cleese.
Yeah, a lot of the old British idioms do still get used.
Okay, good.
No, we are not all obsessed with tea, by the way.
Okay, good.
I can hate that stereotype. It's annoying.
Of course, granted, I would assume you get granted, I would assume you at least do get some tea aficionados, as most cultures have.
Oh yeah, you do get the tea snobs. That's mostly up in London, though.
Am I also correct in assuming coffee is not outright rejected over there?
You kidding? 90% of the population's addicted to it. We've got more coffee shops than we know what to do with.
So I would imagine Starbucks has a firm hold over there?
Unfortunately.
Fucking hipster coffee.
Starbucks does some good coffee.
I'm not saying they don't, I'm just saying. Most of their clientele tends to be hipsters.
Yeah, I prefer Costa myself.
Costa?
Really nice coffee. Costa, yeah.
Not familiar with them, I don't think.
Disco Starbucks.
Ah, okay, good.
Their coffee's better though, in my opinion.
Ooh, here's one for you. And it is going to involve a little bit of self-censoring for myself because even I have standards. This one comes to me, and this is a relatively recent one that I've learned. This one comes from my mate Kuzon over somewhere in England, I'm not sure where. Apparently, according to him, the C word is apparently a term of endearment among friends.
Thank you for using our service.
I'm gonna DM you the word I think it is, just to make sure I know which one I'm thinking of.
I'll take a look. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, people do call their friends that.
Okay.
Don't call it anybody just randomly though, because you'll get your teeth knocked in.
Rightly so.
But yeah, it's a stupid thing, but people do it. You can hear that screamed across the town centre fairly often.
I'm not gonna go into the improv on that one because my mom's about to walk in the door.
I wouldn't. Oh, one thing I gotta do if you come over here, I need to take you for Cheeky Nando's.
I'm gonna assume that's Spanish food?
Nando's, yeah. It's a chicken restaurant. really good chicken restaurant.
Huh. I'm always down for chicken.
But yeah, there's a thing over here called Cheeky Nando's, and it confuses the hell out of Americans.
It sounds so Spanish.
Yeah, I believe Nando's is in Mexican?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Oh, it's South African. It uses the rooster, which is a common symbol in Portugal. They learned.
Talk about a microcosm of England.
Yes, we do have Taco Bell over here, when you can find them. As well as Dunkin'.
And McDonald's.
McDonald's, obviously. Burger King. KFC.
Those two shocked the hell out of me.
What?
KFC and Pizza Hut over in England?
Yeah?
That blows my mind.
Why?
There's... I hate to be the guy to say this, but you don't get much more stereotypically American than Kentucky Fried Chicken and Pizza Hut.
Too cool.
Fair.
Oop. Floof sighting.
Hey, Foof. But yeah, we have KFC, Pizza Hut, Domino's. Apparently, Beast Burger started popping up over here.
Now, Casey, you knew I wasn't home. So you talked in the spot.
I didn't find out you weren't home until after I got home.
Oh, you can stop checking 360.
It says who?
Yeah, we have TGI over here as well.
Man, the detective from yesterday
Friggin' excuse me?
pissed off. It was some kind of
We
threat.
have TGI.
Bugger my ass. Or as Ross Twaddell might have said back in the day, bugger my bum.
He says that anymore.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure part of the biggest reason he doesn't say that anymore is because he dropped the King Ross gimmick.
Yeah, most people should say what I'm supposed to be.
Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
A what?
We have a big shopping centre over here called the Trafford Centre. If you came over here, I'd have to take you there.
Brown apple?
Yep.
Because they have all sorts in there.
Nice.
I love you, I appreciate it. Don't buy any more hot alcohol right now. That's $30 you can put on the credit card. Okay? I appreciate I'm gonna leave them out, alright? I'm gonna go out for a little bit more. And she might cry. If she gets me too much, just put them in the bedroom shut up.
Yep.
Ow.
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you're really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
Well, I mean,
Stay.
she's got a metabolism I'd kill for.
Oh.
The blonde.
Yeah.
Give me some.
Sorry, just ate the last one.
What metabolism anybody kill for?
Oh yeah, you might want those.
Jump up and down, so I want to.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep...
We can't let the cops scare us out of being phantom thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
What else is there we can do here?
I could walk down Shaftesbury Avenue singing sea shanties.
That I'd have to take you down. Norfolk for. You get an old-fashioned pub like that.
Wait, they actually do friggin' sea shanties in local pubs still these days?
If you can find one of the old-fashioned ones, yeah.
Oh, badass!
There ain't many of them anymore, though.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something?
Kind of a shame, though, since shanty talk's become a thing.
Take you to see Ely Cathedral. It's a hell of a sight.
What cathedral?
Ely.
Not familiar with that one.
It's a cathedral near my nan's old hometown.
Oh, nice. Although, if we're going to see religious places, the big one on my list is Temple Church.
I've never heard of that one. Yeah, this is what Ely Cathedral looks like. It's huge.
Hot damn. Space enough for a chapel, a rectory, a shopping mall?
That's still a complete cathedral.
Hot damn.
My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're
place is
really that
gorgeous.
hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are.
As most old cathedrals are.
A lot of them you can't go in anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Could take you to see the man from Del Monte.
The what, Del Monte?
The man from Del Monte.
Is that a play or is that a...
You don't have Del Monte fruit over there?
Oh, the canned goods split. Okay, alright.
Yep. That's in the UK.
Well, shit. Did not know that.
Yeah, the main canning factory is in the same place, actually.
Nobody would take on your
Shit,
annoying job
alright.
if they weren't.
Well, put that on the must-see list.
You can't go in, but you can drive past it. It's actually pretty funny.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't
Think
you have
King-
known about
I think
Kamoshida?
it's King's Lynn. We're probably bumping to Stephen Fry.
That would be amazing.
He lives in King's Lynn. I've met him a few times.
How is he?
Nice guy.
Awesome.
Most people just see him on the street, wave and walk past, that's it. He's such a fixture in that town, nobody gives a shit.
I wonder if he carries a copy of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with him.
I asked him that once. Gave me a weird look, like, what? Like, oh, no.
Damn. I need to see more things with him in it.
Of course
He's a
not.
really funny guy.
He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
I wonder what would happen if you put him in the same room with Stephen Merchant.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side.
I mean, he's been in the same
That's
room
what a
as
good
Brian
council
Cox
president
before,
does,
so
right?
the world didn't implode.
I assume you're referring to Professor Brian Cox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. Gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up?
Depending on when you came over.
I take it back.
There's always something to do somewhere.
If I was gonna plan it out, I'd probably do it sometime in the fall.
Probably when the German markets come over.
Oh, so we can do British Oktoberfest.
Pretty much, they have beer festivals and stuff like that over here. But mostly like the German and French markets and stuff come over because it's close to Christmas.
I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
That's when you spend your money on one of them.
Good.
Especially knowing me.
Because those markets are insane.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate.
Definitely have
Negative
to take
ones
you up to
seem
the
to be
Lake
more
District.
prominent.
To the what district?
The Lake District.
Oh, Lake District. I thought you said Light District. I'm like, what the f?
Yeah, take you up to the Lake District. Show you. Take you Lake Windermere.
Nice beach fronts out there.
Lakes.
Oh, fishing spots. Okay.
Oh, fishing spots.
A criminal group with unknown
Small
goals
cafes.
that does whatever it wants in the name of justice.
Lots of sightseeing places.
You got any hiking trails?
Oh god, there's lots. Proper little tea, proper old-fashioned tea shops.
No Twining or Bigelow's here.
You actually get proper
It's probably because of a
tea
catchy.
and
TV's got some
scones
crazy
and shit
swag.
like that.
Now I kind of want to show up dressed as a lumberjack.
Yeah, probably wouldn't blink an eye over there, up there actually.
If I walked in full Michael Palin cosplay.
Oh good god. That would probably get you some weird looks.
Look, people look at me all dressed up. You're all right, man. It's just for laughs, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Are you touched in the egg? More than you think and less than you know.
You would confuse people over here.
And it'd be hilarious.
What's wrong with him? He's like, he's American. Oh.
That explains everything.
That's literally all I'd have to say. It's like he's American. But like, oh, that explains a lot. Especially if I took you into the rural countryside, they'd be like, what the fuck?
He's American. Oh, okay.
Then again, if I took you to Norfolk, they wouldn't blink an eye because of all the air bases we have over there.
But being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Oh my god.
Take me where?
Mildenhall.
Where's that at?
Well, do you
Open
have
Norfolk.
any ideas
It's
for this
literally.
next hot shot
It was
campaign?
literally a town that was built around an American air base.
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn,
Oh, is that the
it's
village you
really
grew up in?
Oh no, I grew up in Feltwell.
Ah.
The
By the
planes
way,
fly so
what's up
low
with
over
the
there, you
luggage?
can wave at the pilots, and they wave back.
Uh,
And I'm not even kidding.
is that legal?
I decided to leave this
Probably
one
not, but
Never stopped anyone.
nope.
We're
You
not
can
only
imagine a
filthy,
Hercules going
too
overhead and
noisy
you can
as
wave at
well.
the pilot.
No true art could come from such
A
place.
C-130? Fuck.
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
Seen them, plenty of them things go over. You fucking hear
They-
him coming before you saw him as well.
Some old guy sees them waving down to people and below. Focus on your flying, you fucking donut.
And then
What are you
people
gonna
just
do?
wave it.
You can't
Wave
go back
and
to
they
that
wave back
shack,
like
right?
it's normal.
I was planning on staying
Nobody
at
bats an
Takamaki-san's.
eyelid.
I mean, Aunt's house. I've even prepared a thank you
They
gift.
probably had to
I
change
hope it's
that
to your parents' liking.
Yeah.
in the last couple of years, though.
Yeah.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I
Fine,
had on
regulations
these
have changed.
delectable Japanese sweets.
Yeah.
Can take you to meet your
That's not
granddad,
the
that'd be a
issue
laugh.
Your granddad's still around?
Yeah.
Dude, I love listening to old people talk about their friggin' stories from their youth.
My
You
granddad's a creaking gate, he'll talk for hours.
you laugh, I'm serious.
You don't know my granddad.
Seriously though.
It's a creaking
What are
gate.
we gonna do about it?
Literally.
I'll bring a can of WD-40.
That'd be a good idea for his wooden leg. I'm not kidding, he's got a wooden leg.
I know, you've told me.
Man's had blood cancer 3 times, has a wooden leg.
Wait, blood cancer?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
When I say creaking gate, I literally mean he is a creaking gate. It's ridiculous.
Like he can take off his peg leg. He can take off his peg leg and you still hear him walking?
You still hear him creaking, yeah.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team.
Would he take offense to that or would he just laugh it off?
He'd laugh it off.
Okay.
He calls himself a creaking gate.
Oh no. Well, if I showed up with WD-40, he'd just laugh.
Oh god, yeah. He'd look at you for a second and then just laugh. First thing out of his go would be, "Well, is this your boyfriend?" And they're like, "No, granddad." Like,
Not IRL.
oh, I wouldn't even try explaining that shit to him.
Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
That shit would just confuse him no end.
What is he, in his 90s?
Pretty much. He is. What is he? I think.
Why are you the one
I
calling
believe
the
he's just
shots?
turned 93.
God bless him.
God did something, that's for sure.
God bless him. Born the year the Great War ended. Hot damn.
God did something to him, alright.
I wonder if those would be the words out of his mouth. God did something to me, son. Not
Won't surprise me.
Not sure what, but
Don't you two live in a cafe?
Yeah.
I've been wondering about that for a
That
while.
would sound like my granddad. Then he'd give you the winning horses for the Grand National.
the what?
Horse race.
Youngkin's
The
not
devil
too
win.
far, is it?
So basically, whatever horse he tells you to bet on, don't bet on.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Okay.
the cafe is only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now?
I'm telling you this, Austin. Like, sure, granddad. You've never picked the winner yet.
There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, that's
Have a party
true.
to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
I'd probably put like 10 quid on just to friggin' appease him.
Then he'd tell you about his latest girlfriend.
Say again?
Then he'd tell you about his latest girlfriend.
Oh boy. Still a playboy at 93?
Yeah. He claims. He has carers that come in and he calls them his girlfriend.
We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
Meanwhile, you just sit there and go, damn it, crap.
And stop, like, granddad, just shut up. Especially if you start at all. Oh god, he'd start the stories. He'd start, but I know he would.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
I mean, it wasn't until
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
5 years ago now? I think it was 5 years ago. Yeah. 5 years ago, they took away his guns.
He must have been pissed about that.
Yeah, it was, because why can't I have the guns? You don't like guns in a residential area. Like, granddad, you
place
can't
looks
have
so
guns in the middle of
outdated.
King's Lynn.
Can't say I hate it, though.
Don't care if you're hunting rifles, you can't have them.
But what about the paparazzi?
It's more like, what about that dead deer on the side of the road? Granddad, no. You don't have a skin in shed anymore.
People refer to
Like
it
granddad
as
was a
retro.
culture.
Yeah. Reggie the Hood, I believe you called him.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Damn it, Reggie.
Yeah, literally, it's alright, Reg.
Alright, Reg, you know how this goes.
Pretty much.
Bloody fucking hell.
First thing out of his mouth will be, make us a cup of tea, love. You know I will like it. It's like you change how you like your cup of tea every 5 minutes.
By the time he gets hauled in for the 20th time, they're actually able to keep up with him.
Oh, he hasn't. Luckily, he's never been arrested. As far as I know, anyway.
Yeah, as far as you know, and it's probably best it stays that way.
Yeah.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think
Yeah,
I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh,
Yeah,
give
there's
me a
plenty
taste.
to do in Britain if you know where to go and who to talk to.
Which is why I'd come straight to you. You actually know shit.
Empire. Britain is my home country.
Ah!
God, Ryuji.
Downing that milk.
Ah! It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Definitely.
Up these stairs.
If there was,
Oh, and
if it wasn't
thanks for the
off-season.
soda.
Wait, what is off season?
Seasides have
So
their off
you're,
seasons.
Ah, okay.
On to Kamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. Got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey,
They're
you
close
gotta
like
get up
the
here.
winners.
This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
You came at the right time enough to show you the Blackpool eliminations because holy hell, they're fun.
Blackpool eliminations.
Think of Las Vegas.
Oh boy.
Just with less major gambling.
Although you can still play probably blackjack over there, right?
No.
Oh, damn.
They do have casinos, yes. But most of the gambling in Blackpool are like 2p machines and shit like that.
Ah.
Oh,
But
right.
the illuminations are
Thank you for
amazing.
the coffee.
Oh, illuminate. Okay, all right. Okay, I get what you're on now. Okay, all right. Yeah. That could be. That'll be something to say. Because God knows I am easily entertained.
Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
To give you a general idea,
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
stuff like this.
I'm sorry. I know that's a paved road, but all I can think is under the boardwalk.
Pretty much.
Under the boardwalk.
Seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
And I don't even really mean Atlantic City. Although that is probably where that song was talking about.
And they have the trams that you can actually ride.
Oh! So like full on
Old-fashioned trams, yeah.
That's badass. That is badass.
The illuminations are really fun.
Know what I wish you guys had? You might have this, I don't know, but know what I wish you guys had?
Hmm?
You know those amphibious vehicles from World War II?
In a submarine?
They're called ducks.
They're called what?
They're called ducks. Think an APC that can travel both on land and on the water surface. Like, to give you, because Boston has a whole fleet of them, to give you a general idea.
Oh, we have them.
Images.
Yeah, we have them. We have. Stanton has one of them.
Nice.
Takes you out to see the seals.
Oh, badass. I remember one time I went to close. Shut up. I think this is the one I went on. Copy image. Post. I think that's the one I went on. It took us along the Charles River, and I actually got to drive it for a short period.
Yeah, this is the one we have on Stanton. It's an old photo, but that's the one they have. I think it's been updated since then. Yeah, we have one of them.
Ain't this crazy?
Nice.
It's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well,
Oh yeah, definitely.
sit wherever you'd like.
Straight to Sea Life Center as well.
The Sea Life Center, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I think we call those aquariums over here.
Yeah, it is an aquarium, but this place is
We're all
this
over
place
the
is
news.
huge. Like they have one of those huge glass tunnels you can walk through.
What are we talking about? 30,000 square meters?
Yeah.
Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
God, the best fucking one.
Keep it down.
Yeah,
We don't want anyone
the
hearing
aquarium
this.
over there is really good.
At
Get a
this rate, we're just
gonna
going to worry
pose
everyone
next to the
instead of
friggin'
give them courage.
wax statue of Mick Jagger.
Madam Two Swords. Oh god, I'd have to show you.
Excuse me.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though.
I forgot they added Shrek.
I'm sorry, what?
They added Shrek.
They have a wax statue of Shrek and Madame Tussauds?
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet Mike Myers got a kick out of that one.
Oh god, did he ever?
You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I wonder if he ever, like, just hides behind the wax statue and does the Shrek voice just to fuck with people.
If he ever came over, he probably would.
That is absolutely something he would do.
Oh, totally.
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
What about the news?
Well, there probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
You ever been up somewhere with a glass bottom?
Not the closest I've ever done to that was the St. Louis Gateway Arch. My only question is, how thick is that damn glass?
Very. Has to be.
However, the suspects on the news
For
are
a
already
tower
being
that tall,
pursued
I would
by
assume
police.
so. Normally, I'm not afraid of heights. If anything was to put the fear of heights in me, I have a feeling that'd be it.
Yeah. There's also a tower circus in that as well. It's really good.
Wait, a tower circus? As in a
Yeah.
circus in the tower?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit.
I went to it once when I was a kid. It
That
was
won't
great.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Why didn't you say something?
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
God damn it, Yosuke.
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I've never done an escape room. I hear those are fun.
really
something.
nice.
Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make a hot pot on it?
I think I've been to the zoo since I went with Fetch.
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
I'm more a sushi guy myself. Nothing against hot pot, I'm just more of a sushi guy.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only
Good
ask
sushi
that we
restaurant
finish it off
I've
with
never had
porridge.
sushi.
Extra
I've
parsley.
always been too afraid
of
to
course.
try it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the fact that it's raw fish?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that can be a scary prospect, but honestly, a lot of the sushi I've had is the imitation crab meat. Fucking fantastic.
See, the sushi restaurants we have over here actually do real sushi. Actually, proper sushi restaurants.
So, what do you say?
We'll finish it with udon.
What?
What my ass? You don't have any cash. Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll
We
need
actually have a
ginkgo
sushi
nuts,
festival
wonton
already.
wrappers, and
Nice. That'd probably be the time to try it.
Probably. Not my ass, I'd be too scared.
Oh, bloody hell. Now I need to get over there. If nothing else, than just to make you try sushi. Yes, I would be that asshole.
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
But yeah, there's loads to do over here if you just know where to look.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had the right angle so I could still be seen.
Keep you like one of your French girls.
I think Max might have something to say about that.
I think everybody look at the counter over shit.
I can feel it.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Want to join us?
I won't.
Don't
I
you know
want
how
one.
busy I am? You guys
You
go
want
have
one
fun.
what?
I want one.
That looks awesome.
Grab her to your ring. I want one.
Let me know if he makes a Minphilly award ring. I'll be in on that one.
Her name was Ann, right? She's a nice girl.
Restarting the game for the
She said
50th
your
time.
friend
Nice.
doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him.
Say
with her.
again?
Somebody just said in your chat, start restarting the game for the 50th time.
When? And whoever they are, they just followed. Thanks a bunch.
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I don't want to butcher crying.
Yeah, we'll just call you AK for the time being.
If that's okay.
Yeah. Yep, Tails, absolutely in the follow. I'm still working on, still figuring out how this whole personalization thing works. But yeah, I've been a Tails guy ever since I started playing games. Pretty much, so.
That explains
I
why
guess
you
she
like the
thought it'd be
Pokemon
too
so much.
pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading.
First off, Tails is a fox. No, I like cats. I like Mikote so much because I've been around cats most of my life.
I like Chaos. I like Chaos too. Chaos is fun.
Where did I put that pot?
He collects how
Try
many?
looking around.
Wow. Where does somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask. You like Chaos? I assume you mean the dragon monster that is the final boss of the original Sonic Adventure? Or would that be Chow's, as in the little baby Kais you get to raise?
Or it could be on about the guy, the final boss of Final Fantasy 1.
Fair. Does Tails play Persona? That is a good question. You'd probably have to ask Colleen O'Shaughnessy about that. The manager? Technically speaking, yes, because Sega owns Atlas, but it's very different. It's very different presentation and style. So, I mean, if he had the time to spare, I could probably see Tails playing Persona. No guarantees he'd enjoy it, but he might at least give it a try.
I mean, she does voice act somebody in Persona 5 Strikers, so...
Well, fuck me then. This seems odd.
Damn, she did a lot of work for South Park.
Focus.
No, I'm...
Ah, you found it.
Well, I mean, I'm not cool enough to be Sonic, so probably not.
It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So, I'll leave you be.
And I ain't a two-tailed fox.
Last I looked, you didn't even have enough hair to make Tails anymore.
Sure.
I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes?
Alright, I'm gonna put this on
Some
auto and
people even say
grab
that
a drink
thieves
real
are
quick.
actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart? Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
Yeah.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her. Quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. Dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, Mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own. And it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
This is bullshit.
Shut up. You're done
This
for.
will never
You're
happen.
gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks.
We received
In
a
America,
complaint about
I
a
wouldn't put it
argument
past
here.
us.
Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir. So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
Cops would
That
take one look
young
at him
man
and see he's
suddenly
drunk
attacked him.
and just assume he
He
stumbled and
shoved
fell
this
and
gentleman
like
to
a
the
kid.
ground, and this man got injured.
Then again, it is Japan.
It's as she says.
Their
Also,
culture is weird. But
make
sometimes.
sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct? Yes, sir. Hey, cop him. Understood.
Like, shut up.
Just listening to it pisses me off.
I should probably make
Damn
dinner
it.
myself.
You got an assault on your record just for that.
I should probably make
The
dinner
woman
myself.
sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed
You really
quiet
should.
this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
His name's Keith Silverstein, and he's a voice actor. No, seriously, that is the guy who voices Asshole.
Oh, I know.
Wait, is it Silverstein? Silverstein? I'm not sure. Depends on if he's Jewish or not.
I'm not entirely sure.
It was pretty dark.
You can't remember, huh?
Wasn't that
Well,
dark?
it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested.
The victim's personal
Good
information
Lord.
is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult.
Don't blame it on your eyesight, 'cause those glasses are fake.
Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they?
Legitimately,
if
it's
we
actually
manage to get
confirmed he
revenge,
wears
his
fake
past
glasses
record
to make
won't go
himself
away.
look less intimidating.
That's in universe? I thought that was a.
Yep.
I thought that was just a design choice by the developers.
No, the developers actually confirmed that he wears fake glasses to make himself look less intimidating,
I can't stand it.
which is why he looks so intimidating when he first becomes Joker,
This world is so messed
to show his
up.
persona changing.
Hang on, my mom's giving me a call.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
I assume you're still keeping an eye on John's chat.
John's shot?
Yeah, didn't you say he was starting the game of yours tonight?
Is he live?
Not that I can see, but, you know, Twitch notifications be weird sometimes.
It's because he never goes live this early.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know.
When does he usually start?
Not this early.
We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
Nobody's thrown up the announcement yet.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all
This
taught
usually
me
thrown
so
up on
much.
the Discord when he goes live.
Ah, okay.
What
yeah,
are you guys
you wanna
getting
go
all
make-
excited about?
Food, dude, go make food.
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now.
You've been live for a couple of hours, so
Still,
not too
this
bad.
weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all.
I'll go when we, I'll go when we get out of this scene.
Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
Hmm?
I don't have any past to to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
What's she badgering you about now?
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround.
She posted on Twitter, there's
One
actually
second you're
giving me
depressed, the
motion
next
sickness
you're acting all
watching it,
tough.
good lord.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Too late.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually.
Old guys like it hot because their blood's really frickin' thin and they can't stay warm.
You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about On? As a girl.
Actually, most of their body becomes the same temperature as the water, so they feel colder easier. That and hot baths are godly.
No, that's not what I meant.
Unfortunately, I've never really been able to partake of such a pleasure because the simple answer is I'm too fucking big for my tub.
Oh, same. The tub I have is fucking
Come
tiny.
on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
No, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? Well, what do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
Well, you've been known to surprise even yourself.
idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still...
Sadly, Yusuke surprises us with a lot of things.
It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Alright. Finally got an opportunity. I'm gonna go make food. So, everybody get up, stretch out, take a walk, grab a drink, whatever. And I will be right back.
back?
Yeah, we're pretty much back. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll have that for future. Awesome.
Love the Fallout. Love the Fallout. Please stand by screen.
It's the best I've got for right now.
Hey, it works.
All right. Yeah, that's asking a lot, especially of the chief. Okay. I believe we're going to bed after this.
Yay, nap time.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess you did buy some co-comm.
The prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing.
Wait, she said stand up straight? Ha! Joke's on you, Ren's gay. I mean, what?
Joke's on you, Ren's gay looks at the game. No, he's not.
No. We should have the option, but unfortunately.
In other words, they all
Unfortunately,
have been
Japan
unfairly
can't do that
labeled
shit
by
right.
society and are standing up against such
Sadly.
fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them.
She's worried about bot attacks. Unfortunately, they're coming all too fucking common recently.
Thought just occurred to me regarding Japan. And Atlas specifically. So, they can depict... They're comfortable depicting online chat gone to the extreme. They're comfortable depicting... students endangering themselves for the sake of the world. They're comfortable depicting corrupt and useless adults. They're comfortable depicting gender dysphoria. But they can't do homosexuality.
No, because that shit's pretty much illegal over there. Did you see what they did to the gay couple in this game before? That shit's so frowned upon over there, it might as well be illegal.
Sad to realize that Kanji's treated better than the gay couple in this game.
Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth.
The game
Consider
pretty
it
much
a gift.
confirms that with Naoto.
May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
That's actually the biggest reason I'm not that interested in the Naoto romance route, because I gotta save her for Kanji.
That's a lot of people.
Word up to me. It'd probably end up being Narukami with Risei. I would put Kanji with Naoto.
Why Risei? I'm
Cause,
sorry, Risei annoys me.
well, hang on. You'll understand why. Teddy, I'm not certain about him. I've got him unpaired for right now, but but we'll probably figure it out. Well, I say we. Who the fuck is we? I got a mouse in my pocket. I'll probably figure that out another time. But Yosuke's got Labras. The reason I put Narukami with Risei, there's actually two. Number one, annoying or not, I love Laura Bailey. And number two,
That's valid.
And more importantly, I'm actually putting Chie with Yukiko.
Why?
If you talk to your party members while in dungeons, you see a bit of text when you have Chie and Yukiko in the party that leads to a short conversation between the two ladies that ends with Yukiko saying, "Wow, thanks, Chie. You really are my Prince Charming after all."
She isn't a guy. And that's what Shadow Yukiko called her.
You ever think there might have been a reason for that?
And Yukiko herself admits she relies on Chie too much. In her social link, she plans to leave, including leaving Chie behind.
Yeah, and you know what comes of that, right?
Yeah, you convince her not to.
Exactly.
I love the Persona games, I really do. People need to stop doing this. They're children.
All right.
It's almost time.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases.
Yeah. Chie's 16.
Excuse me.
There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV.
People
Common
say...
sense can get in the way
People
at times
complain
when
at Atlas
pursuing
about
the truth.
wanting a opposite gender romance to the main protagonist. 3 reasons they've never done it. 1, it's very highly frowned upon in Japan, like majorly. 2,
Many details
9
become
times out of
logical
10,
if I think
the
on the
protagonists
premise
of the
that they
Persona
do
games
exist.
are underaged. 3, if they did do it, people would bitch about it. I mean, actually legitimately bitch about it because it wouldn't be the right person.
That, my friends, is what you call a catch-22.
Yep, which is why they've never done it. And probably never will.
Because my sister told you to do so?
Because they would literally be stuck between a rock
It
and
was
a hard
just a
place on
coincidence.
whom.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Because they would go for one person, but the fan base would say it should be somebody else. And it'd be like, well, what do you want us to do?
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime.
It's nice, I get
As
it.
the so-called
I'm all for the
charismatic
representation.
detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as
But
my
with a fan
rivals.
base as rabid as the Persona fandom, it would be very hard to do.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice.
Unless they actually made them
Besides,
college-age students.
I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of
Which is
serving the
actually
world.
something I'd be very interested to see them tackle.
So would I, actually. I'd love to see them do that for Persona 6. Like, actually make them adults.
Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising.
Like,
so you're just
drop
a good
the high
girl
school
type
stuff,
of
actually
pushover.
make them adults. Make them college students.
Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
Yes, the LGBT representation.
You could
Look
stay
at
until you find
Catherine
a
and
place,
guys
you
and
know.
then think again.
Can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Same company, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware. I just never played it.
There was a shitstorm around Catherine
Thank
Full
you,
Body.
but I'll return to
Really?
the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone
Let's
last
just put
night.
it that way.
Perhaps it's due to my upbringing,
Excuse me.
but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people.
Well, I love Atlas as a company and I love the games. They are not good with that sort of thing. And it's not totally their fault.
Yeah. I was gonna say, to be fair, no company is without their issues. Nintendo.
It's mostly because it's such a
If I'm to
frowned
depict
upon
people
thing
in
over
my
there.
art, I need to learn more about them. I must
The-
interact with them more. I'll return
They
to the dorms.
don't
and
know how to
start
do
over
it.
by talking with the people closest to me.
I see.
It's such a taboo
Good on
thing
you
that
for
you only
realizing that
really see
yourself.
in mangas and that, and you know what mangas are like. They're overblown out of proportion.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to
Unfortunately,
him?
sucks balls.
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances.
I love your choice
Not
of words
family or
regarding the
anything.
subject matter.
I may be overstepping my bounds.
Yeah, I'd love to
Why
see
did you
like
decide to take him in?
college-age students of Persona 6. That'd be interesting.
Or even full-on adults with jobs and friggin' social responsibilities.
I don't think they'd go on full-on adults because of that reason, because of how most Persona games work.
My reason, huh?
Point still stands, though. There's only so many high school games you can get out of the genre.
Unfortunately, that's one thing Atlas is good at, is
He reminds
flogging
me
a
of
dead
my old
horse.
self.
With another dead horse.
Yeah.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too. Besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day.
25 years?
I'm sure my mother would have done the
This
same.
year for Persona? I believe that's what Atlas said.
Either this year or next year.
I think it's this year. I'm hoping they announce a remake for P3 and P3 Portable.
With all the
Lord, no. Most
yeah.
games need it.
Yeah. Lord knows I'd love to be able to play P3 and do a max social link run without being a Gary Stew about the whole situation.
I hate that.
It's like, look, I get what you were going for with the whole design there, Atlas, but damn it, give me the option to friend zone people.
They do in Portable.
Yeah.
Weirdly, for some reason. But you can't do it in 3. Because when I heard you couldn't do it in 3, I'm just like, what?
Yeah, you can't do it in 3 or FES. You can do it in Portable. But the trade-off with Portable is you cannot explore your environment the way you can in the OG games.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the downside of the PSP.
Yes.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Probably should have waited for the Vita to come out.
Thank you for the coffee.
Yeah. That says why the games need a remake.
I'll come again.
Like, give us a remake, and give us FES, but give us a female protag as well. Just combine the 2 games.
Yes. Yes. Give us both the Yukis. Give us frickin' friend zone options.
You've literally confirmed that she is canon. Just give us the fucking option.
So, she was able to save Shinjiro?
Yes. They have confirmed that she is a canon character, therefore Portable is canon.
Oh, excuse me.
Atlas have confirmed that the Persona Q games are canon.
I think the only ones they've never said one way or the other on are the dancing games.
No, the dancing games are canon, I believe. Which makes no fucking sense.
Where's Yusuke?
They're actually canon, it just falls, it's a dream convention. There we go. Which got old when Who Shot JR was done.
Hey.
P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot.
So that makes no sense to me, because to me, porridge is a breakfast dish.
I've never been 100% on what porridge actually is.
It's oats.
Oh, we call it oatmeal here in the States. Okay.
Yeah, porridge is oatmeal, basically. It's a breakfast thing.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Breakfast. Throw a little,
God, that's something I've not had in fucking ages. Wow.
Well, note to self: bring a box of apple cinnamon oatmeal for for my trip.
Wow, that's a random thing to do. Do they even make that shit anymore?
I still see it on occasion over here.
We have a similar thing over here.
Oh.
It's called Ready Break. I used to have it all the time when I was a kid. Holy shit, they still make it.
Ready Breck?
Yeah.
Yeah, our big thing over here is Quaker Oats.
Yeah, we have Quaker Oats over here too. But yeah, Ready Break was a staple when I was a kid. God, I'm gonna have to get some of that now.
Do it.
Jeez. That's something I haven't thought about in years.
Let's look into it.
What random things that pop into my head?
Stream of consciousness. Gotta love it.
What?
Oh, hey, I am. What do we got? I would love to, but we got a few things to take care of. First things first, we first travel. Well, I mean, yes, I guess we first travel, but no, we fast travel is what I meant to say.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Hi. And nice.
Alright, now we travel to... Oh no, wait. The sports shop. That, I believe, is in the Underground Mall.
I believe so, yeah. Oh, run, force himself to drink that shit.
Take a look around.
Yeah. Expert billiards. And a jump queue.
Do you still have any shit left over from your last dungeon?
I should write
don't think so, but let's look.
If you haven't recommend selling it.
Nothing.
Nope.
Alright. Now.
I like but I'm not too keen on her social link.
Yeah, definitely one of the simpler social links in terms of story, but that scene in Hawaii, I can't say no.
Oh god, no, I get that. It's like they're like fat shaming her half the time about what like she's supposed to eat. Even though she's supposed to be a super skinny model.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's go.
And then there's this bitch.
Right.
And here's where the curtain drops.
Wait. What?
I found you, faker!
Oh.
Yeah, this is why. I love the Persona games, but sometimes they just really annoy me.
Do you think?
1 second.
It was so cold in the movie theater last night that I was playing with it. My freaking horse dropped it, and it fell between the seats. So I said to Casey, I said, Bubba, before we leave, we gotta look between the seats and get my ring. Well, we were so busy talking about how odd the freaking movie was and how gory it actually turned out to be that I forgot. So when I got home last night, I was like, shit. So I called over there and they found it.
Yes.
No, I lost it. Well, I didn't lose it. I knew where it was. I dropped it.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna go find my friend. Alright, go do your thing. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow. When I come back, I'm gonna take a shower. Actually, when I come back up, I'm gonna make some tea.
Thanks.
Everything okay?
Yep. We went and saw, Mom and I went and saw the Suicide Squad yesterday, I believe. Either yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday. I enjoyed it well enough, but it was one of those out there movies. If you're a James Gunn fan, it's right up your alley, but it was a little on the out there side for me. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Love Idris Elba. Love Margot Robbie. Love frickin' Taika Waititi. Love Sly Stallone as the shark. But that movie threw my mother and I for such a loop that, as you may or may not have heard, it was a little bit chilly in the theater for her last night, and she was playing with her Harley Davidson ring. She was kind of fidgeting around with it and all that good stuff. Some point during the movie, her finger slips and she drops the ring. So she leans over and says to me, "Hey, before we get out of here, remember, we gotta look for my ring. I dropped it." That movie threw us for such a loop, we completely forgot about the ring.
Oh dear.
Until we got home, and I hear a massive "fuck" coming from the other room.
Aww.
Thankfully, they did find it, and she has it back.
That's good.
Alright, so it's the evening. That darts place.
What do you want to do?
Unfortunately, I am not. At least not tonight. Tonight, we're going to Kichijoji's back alleys.
Goodbye.
Stay with Casey. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
And we gotta look for a masked man.
Stay.
Oh, there he is.
Look in the mirror, Joker.
Not that mask. Damn you. Chapman?
Also, fun fact, coffee and curry go really well together.
So I'm told. I assume you have curry over in England.
Yes. Of course we do.
Never really had curry. The closest thing I've had to curry is the Nissan Top Ramen chicken flavored noodles.
Need to take you for an Indian then.
Say again?
Need to take you for an Indian.
What do I get? Oh, dialogue.
Yeah, I'll take you for an Indian. I'll give you a proper taste of curry.
I mean,
how well do you do with spice?
Depends on the spice. I like my food to have flavor.
Oh, do you like things hot and spicy? Mild with a bit of spice? Just mild?
Probably mild with a bit of spice is likely my butter zone.
Tandoori, do you? You'd like a tandoori or chicken tikka masala?
Let's trade. Alright, so tandoori and or chicken marsala, is that what you said?
A tandoori or chicken tikka masala, yeah.
Oh, tiki masala, okay, yes.
Is a cream, is like, it's a cream curry. It's really good. It's a mild curry, but God, does that have some flavors to it. especially if you have it with naan bread and pop it on, man.
Oh man, my mother.
Make yourself want a curry now.
My mother swears by naan bread.
Naan bread is the best. Garlic and rosemary.
You know what? How about we stop, because you're gonna get hungry. All right.
It's a side effect of hanging around Shivers all along. Food talk always comes.
Everyone.
God love her.
What?
Going from a pro wrestler to a diet member. Now I look at him, why does he look like frickin' Hiroshi Tanahashi?
I have no idea who that is.
Look him up.
I tried to walk into James Pop.
Whoops!
I walked up the stairs instead of taking the elevator.
That explains a lot.
So I was trying to do the thing, figure out how it would work, so I open the door, I walk over, and I'm like, I said to myself, fuck, did I lock it? And then I looked up and saw it was on the door, and I went, oh shit, sorry, Jane. She's like, what? I said, I didn't realize the floor was on, just tried to come in your pod, and she started laughing.
She's probably used to it by now.
Do you mean the diet member?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna ditch my fucking...
No. Hmm? What?
His speaking skills.
You're right. All right.
All right, Sun Rank 3. And we are actually coming up on the 3-hour mark, and it has been quite the day. Mondays are typically pretty heavy at my job, and today was not an exception. Thankfully, the route I had was pretty short today, but still, carrying around all that mail does take a lot out of you. So after school tomorrow, I'm probably going to call it a stream.
Yes.
Sounds good. 3 hours is a good length for a stream anyway.
Well then, I'll see you again.
3 chats. A lot of people are very paranoid about bot attacks now. People can't have fun anymore, apparently.
Yeah. Wait, today or yesterday? I know you ran it, I just don't know when.
It was yesterday.
Okay, alright, thank you. The man of vermilion blood.
Oh.
Not bad.
Yoshida's best confidant. Not me.
In this game, I'd probably have to agree.
Oh, who would you say for 3 and 4?
Three, I always had a bit of a soft spot for Mitsuru and Chihiro.
I agree, yeah.
And
I always like Mitsuru, bless her.
God love her. I think her voice actress has a fair amount to do with that, because I love Tara Platt. But and for Persona 4, I like. Oh God, who's the old lady in black?
The old lady in black. That's it. That's what the game calls her.
Oh, I thought she actually had a name.
I believe she does, but she's mostly just called. Hisino.
Thank you. Yeah, Hisino. Her and Nanako.
Said Nanako best be up there. For me, with Persona 3 is Mitsuru and Koromaru.
I forgot Koromaru was a social link.
How dare you forget about Koromaru?
What freaking arcana is he?
He is justice, I believe. Shockingly enough.
I thought Chihiro was justice. I know Mitsuru's emperor. I know emperor. Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm Japanese, that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, I know Mitsuru's empress, but freaking.
I'm double checking. I apologize. He is strength. It's been a while since I've played P3.
It's also been a while since I've played P3, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah. Koromaru best taco.
That I will agree with.
Even best mascot, to be honest. I love Teddy and Morgana, but they can get really annoying.
They can, but I've really got a soft spot in my heart for Sam Riegel, so I gotta go with Teddy. And honestly, the biggest reason I have that soft spot in my heart for Sam Riegel, he's the voice of Phoenix. He's the voice of Phoenix Wright.
Okay, that makes sense. I'd like Teddy more if they toned it down just a touch.
Although you gotta admit that haiku was hilarious.
Oh god, yeah, the haiku was amazing.
A there's chastity. True love needs a sacrifice just for you, Sensei. Whoom!
But seriously, if they toned Teddy down just a touch, he would be a lot more likable.
He's not a bad person.
Oh god, no. He's not a bad person, but his constant...
His mannerisms, absolutely, yes.
Like, I get it, he doesn't know the world, that's completely understandable considering where he's from. But his constant hitting on Yukiko and Chie and
especially Rise.
Now, especially Rise. Good God, it grates on you after a while. At least with Morgana, it calms down after a bit.
After a very long bit.
Tragic.
Yeah, but at least he calms down eventually.
Excuse me.
And you gotta admit, Teddy does really have his moments.
Yes, he does. He absolutely does.
I grew a body within a body. Like that had me rolling.
What had me rolling was his freaking performance at the school with that costume exhibition, shall we say?
The Alice in Wonderland costume. Oh my god, I love that bit.
That was hilarious.
That really was.
Give it a try.
Green.
Like they nailed that. That was amazing. Like I'll use that Atlas. That was. Oh, that scene still makes me giggle.
I know. Yeah, I'm ready to be born. Damn it.
Oh,
even some dumb jock in the audience. I did it.
I did it.
But yeah, going back to Rise really quick. My position on her is a little bit probably softer than a lot of Persona characters, in the fact that she pulls a Fuka. When she joins the party, you gotta remember, both Fuka and Rise, their jobs are to enemy scan. And in the dungeon in which they join the party, their enemy scanning persona saves the party's ass.
Yeah, I liked that. That was actually really cool.
That was bad. And especially so for Rise, because she had just gotten through Gesundheit, Mom. She had just
her own awakening.
Yes, and that, as demonstrated by the previous 3-4 palaces up to that point, is a very draining occurrence, both physically and mentally. So given that drain that it's supposed to have, the fact that Rise just stands up and gets on with it. Say what you will about Rise Kujikawa, she is one tough bitch.
Oh god, yeah. See, I like the characters, I just don't like the way Atlas portrayed them sometimes. But yeah, Rise was a fucking badass, and then it became all senpai this and stuff. Don't do that to her. Keep her as a fucking badass. Don't make her go all senpai on her asses.
In other news, a bit more dour news, apparently London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid?
Really?
According to this, says more than 4,000 people died. I'm tired of thinking of witty comments, says Morgana. Leaning on the fourth wall much there, buddy?
In December 1952. Huh.
Well, fuck me.
In the December of 1952, a dense fog fell over London that lasted
You haven't
roughly
gone
4
home
days,
yet.
dropping visibility and making it hard to breathe.
Nijima-san's looking
The
for
time
you.
residents
Could
paid
you head
little
to the
attention
student
to the
council
strange
room
events.
right away?
Currently writing off
She
as just
says
another
there's no
natural
report of
fog.
a lost item,
And once it
so
lifted,
she
people
wants you to
started
start filling
dying.
out some
Hello,
paperwork.
Persona 4. In the event referred to as the Great Smog, led to the death of roughly 12,000 people and hospitalization up to 150,000.
Shit, that is what happened at the end of Persona 4. Who is Nijima?
Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next
It
to the
wasn't
library.
acid rain
Got
that
it?
killed them, it was the equivalent of acid rain.
Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite
Yeah, that
or
was
whatever.
It's like, hi, Persona 4.
Yeah, hello.
Probably where that was got the idea from.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around.
And on that lovely note, I think we're gonna call it. So let's...
Surprisingly how much these games make you think in it.
Yeah. And on that note, we're gonna call it. So...
Sounds good.
Alright. So, we're all saved and ready to go. When next we come back, we're going to Kichijoji. Easy for me to say. So.
We went to a random place somewhere in Shibuya.
Hey, he left. My friends and I actually did that a couple nights ago.
You went to a random place in Shibuya?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said went to a random place and shoot video.
No, random place in Shibuya.
Yeah.
Because
No.
hey, you got back quick.
Red eyes, man. You gotta love them. Alright. So, with that said and out of the way, thank you again, Amy, for coming along. Thank all of you who came along and watched. And I will see you next time. Until then, be cool, be safe, and keep those hearts undistorted.
Bye-bye.